everyone. How's everybody doing? Hi Maria, hi Jenny, hi Michelle, hi Peggy, hi Leah, hi Tina. I lost my place. Hi Kathleen, hi Mika, hi Sarah, hi Mags. How are we doing? How are we doing, everyone? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I'm in the yellow chair today, hanging out in my bedroom today. Hi, Kelly. I was like, is Kelly here? Hi, Trish. How are you doing, Leah? Yeah, yellow chair day. Yellow chair day. I'm excited to be here in my little yellow chair. How are we doing? How are we doing? How's our Saturday going so far? Have we done anything fun? I know it's only like noon here on the Pacific coast, but it's later everywhere else. So how is our Saturday going? It's been snowing here since before the sun came up. It's supposed to drop into the single digits. So I spent part of my day crawling around in my attic making sure water lines are all covered. Oh my gosh, so they hopefully won't freeze and burst. There should not be a thing where I'm at. We are not made for this level of cold. Oh no. Crossing my fingers that you have no plumbing issues. Missed snow and ice last week, but today we had a dusting of snow. Oh, okay, a dusting. Sarah, you played The Sims 3? I love The Sims 3. I love it. I miss playing The Sims. Hi, Aline. It is snowing here too. My gosh, I know. I think another like wave of snow and ice is going through this weekend from what I saw. I hate that for y'all. I really do. I have some Starbies. Quentin went out and got me some Starbies this morning. It's iced hazelnut oat shaken espresso. So I have the rest of that with me. You played Hytale and did laundry. I put Hytale on my wish list. I don't know. I'm not on my wish list. I really need to look at it. Every time I think about it, I keep forgetting. There's that one, and then there's another game Taylor told me about that I have to look at. I wish I had more time in a day. How many more hours in a day do you guys think if you could just have like X amount of hours a day, you'd be able to do like all the things you want to do? How many hours a day would you feel like you need? I feel like I need at least 3. Like at least 3 more hours in a day. At least 3 more hours. Because at 8. 8 hours. Sharon, how are you? Aline, it's so hot over here. I'm melting. Oh my gosh, you guys going through a heat wave? Trisha, finally a cool day here after a long week of heat. Oh my gosh. Leah, is it your favorite? I love it. I like that one and the brown sugar one. Sarah, you should try it. It's really good if you like shaken espressos. I think I need 4 more hours. I've been knitting all day and now I will crochet, Tina. It would never be enough, but if I guessed 4, I'm like 3 or 4 is kind of like where I'm at. Like if I could just have like 3 or 4 more hours, I feel like my day would be perfect. Yeah, I feel like my day would be perfect. But then I feel like I would end up finding a way to squander those few hours as well. Because like I've had to admit to myself that it's not a matter of needing more time, but like time management. I bought so many like planners and journals and stuff at the Stationery Expo in Japan. And I'm like, this week I'm going to start using them. They're like dateless planners. Because if it's like a dated planner, I likely will not finish it. But dateless planners, I like dateless planners. I really need to like work on time management this year. I've just finished the second sleeve on my grandson's jumper. Yay, yay! So what do you have left? I was knitting Wednesday and Thursday. Today we crochet. Aline, I don't think it's a heat wave. I'm just intolerant of any kind of heat. I would definitely be sleeping for some of mine. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know if I would use mine. Trish, I feel then if our days were longer, we still would need more hours, right? Hi, Kathleen. All right, friends, how are we doing? How are we doing with our squares? Let's do a blanket check. How are we doing with our squares? Let me get Nightbot to give us our New Year, New Blanket link to post. Here we are. Hi, crazy boy. Um, Sharon, I have to sew it together, make the rolled neckline, then the button border. Wow. Oh, so you made it in pieces. Oh. I'm hoping that tomorrow morning I'll have an update for YouTube members on my sweater. I've gotten pretty far. I'm hoping to get even further tonight. I can tell you that the armpits are done. We're working down the body. A little nervous about sizing, but I'll tell you guys in the video and in the post. I have to say, just started on my shell stitch. Use this stitch for blankets for my grandniece and grandnephew. Oh, that's so cool. I love the shell stitch. I really do. So I'm really, really excited for today. Let's see. And then, oh, out of there. There we go. Yes, I made it in sections. Oh, you made it in sections. Okay. Okay. Is that how knitting usually goes? Okay. So let me get the pattern up. I'm really, really excited. Let me get this up. Okay, cool. Okay, so for today, wait, let me say hi first and then announcements. But make sure that you get your pattern up. Anybody who has started theirs, hi Vivian. Anyone who has started theirs, let me know how that's going. And then new year, new blanket. Let me know how many squares you guys have. Let me know how your squares are going. Okay. Hi, hello. My name is Sammy, and this is Crochet and Chat. We are currently doing the New Year, New Blanket Crochet Along, brought to you by Yarn Over Hook. Yarn Over Hook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com. We would love to have you, and we would love to see what you are making. If you are already a member, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you very much. So today's Saturday. New video came out today, this morning. Thank you, friends who have already liked, hyped, and commented on it. Check it out. A bunch of patterns. I'm already going to have to do another pattern roundup. And I already have to do another pattern roundup because we purchased patterns this week, even during stitches on Wednesday. So very excited for this pattern roundup. Lots of variety in this one: blanket, socks, tops, all of the things. So definitely check that out if you're looking for some inspiration on your next project. New episode of Exploration Crochet podcast came out on Thursday, and it's a really, really fun one. So definitely check that out. And today we are working on the shell stitch, our 7th square, which means we only have 4 squares left. That's so crazy. Really? We only have 4 squares. Oh my gosh. So we have 4 squares left. And then we will seam and do our border. I'm very excited. Kathleen, you're all caught up. Mags, I have all the previous squares done. I'm working on the shell stitch now. Oh, yay! Sharon, I've got lots of crochet patterns to do. I can't wait to finish this project so I can begin. Oh, I'm so excited. What are you most excited about? Brianna, new live location unlocked. Have you not seen the yellow chair? Hi, Maria, how are you? You've seen the yellow chair? You've seen that one? And then let's see. Are there any other announcements? I don't think so. Before I forget, next Tuesday's square will be the sedge stitch, and you will need your bee color. So I'm saying that now, and we'll remember to say it later. But Tuesday will be the sedge stitch, and you will need the bee color, and I'll show you guys once we're done with the shell stitch. Brunette, how are you? Michelle, you're all caught up. Very nice. The cardigan patterns I bought from Etsy and the Maya jumper also. Oh, yay. I can't wait to see, Sharon. I can't wait to see. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're good to begin. You will need colors B, C, and D. We are going to start with color B, whatever you assigned for color B. And then we're going to go to D, and then we're going to go to C. Okay, so the color order for this pattern is B, D, C. Okay. You'll need your 5mm hook. 5mm hook. Stitch markers to help if you need. Stitch markers to help. And a measuring tape to measure gauge. The sizing of this one might come out just a little bit bigger than your measurements, especially for the small square, but do not fret because this one is this is very textured, and when it's scrunched, the shells really pop. You can kind of see it there. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. The shells kind of pop out. So like this one isn't meant to lay perfectly flat. This is supposed to have a little bit of texture. So don't worry if it's a little bit bigger, and then when we seam it, it'll scrunch a little bit because you kind of want that scrunch. So don't worry about it if it's a little bit bigger than your measurements. Okay. This might be one that you can skip on blocking, to be honest. I should post a picture of a growing mountain of squares here. I want to see, because you're wearing 2 blankets. I want to see. Renette just passing through. Thank you for stopping through. I'm really happy to see you. Hi, Renee. I'm glad you made it. You're not late. You're fine. We're just beginning. We're just about to begin. Okay, so getting your colors, order is B, D, C. Okay, whatever you assign to those colors, B, D, and C is the order of the yarn. Okay, so we're going to start with color B. Let me put this in a good feeding position. Wait. Where's my blue feeding from? Okay. This way. Yeah, okay. Get my yarn in a good feeding position. There we go. All 3. Okay. Great. So let's get this one started. First, let's talk about gauge for this one because it's a little it's not as straightforward. Alrighty. Okay. So for gauge for this one, we kind of have a bit of a half stitch for this gauge. So we will be measuring 4 stitches. You want 2.5 shells. So you want to start. Let me get this up to be sure that I'm all good. You want to start with your 0 at a single crochet point and then go across. I'm going to hop off over because I'm following another pattern. I don't want to get confused. No worries, Aline. No worries at all. That's so funny. Okay. So you're going to start at a single crochet here. So I'm going to be measuring these red shells right here. So you want to start at a single crochet point and measure across. And you'll end up with 2.5 shells. So your 4-inch mark or your 10cm mark should end up in the middle of the 3rd shell. So then you have 2.5 full shells. Okay. That's how I like to measure it. You can measure it from a shell like this, and you would still get the same. Yeah, you just want to measure it. You just want to measure it from a single crochet point. Okay, single crochet point. And then when you're measuring the rows, I like to measure from the top of a shell. So I'm going to go from the top of this red shell, top of a shell, and down. And you should have 9. You should have 9 shells. Okay, and you count the shells like this. You can count the rows like that, going down for your rows. Okay, so 2.5 shells by 9 rows should be the gauge. You do not want to do your chain too tight, because then as you crochet the shells on that first row, it's going to scrunch it. So you don't want it too tight. It is going to be a little bit misshapen but after a few rows, it'll straighten out. Okay, but you don't want it to be too cinched. Again, like very similar to our other squares, especially the textured ones. You don't want to do your chain too tight or it's going to cinch your design. Okay? This one has a very straightforward border because of the single crochet and double crochet on the sides. You won't have to do too many increases or decreases for this one. Okay, especially on the top and the bottom. So you can scroll down through the pattern to kind of get that note on the increases and decreases. You do not have to worry about this at the top. Very similar to our shortwave stitch. Once you seam it, you won't be able to see it. The border goes on top of this one anyway for the placement. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about that one. Okay? Alrighty, so let me get this going. Put this over here. And then getting color B. For our notes, we are not going to cut yarn. We're not going to cut the yarn. Thank you, Sarah. I really like the way this one came out. I think this one, my husband really loves this one too. All right, so we're going to start with color B, whatever you assigned to color B. For the notes, you're not going to cut the yarn. You're going to carry it up the sides, just like we did for the moss stitch and everything. You're just going to carry it up the sides. Remember not to do it too tight or too loose. If you do it too loose, then your single crochet edge is going to come out very like thick. Hi, Anthea. If you do it too tight, then it's going to scrunch. Okay. Stacked single crochet for the beginning of our half shell counts as a double crochet. And you'll see what I mean when we get there. So starting with color B, we'll start with our foundation chain. Thank you, Anthea. I love it. I love it. It is so pretty. It's so, so pretty. So we'll start with our foundation chain. For the small, you're going to chain 26. For the medium, you're going to chain 38. And for the large, you're going to chain 44. Which do y'all prefer, block before or block after seaming together? For reference, it's for wearable. If you seam, so if I seam, I'm gonna seam with a larger hook and then block. Otherwise I'll block in pieces. But it depends on the pattern writer for me. I feel like some pattern writers have told me to block after, and some have told me to block before seaming. I feel like at this point it's a preference. I don't know which one is better. Trish, I'm just going to watch today. I have to prep for your market next week and decorating for your son's birthday. Today is 14. Oh my gosh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and make the small square for this one. So again, kind of like a neutral chain. Oops. Alrighty, so I have 26 for the small square. So once you have your chain down, we're going to skip this first bump or skip this first chain and go into the second one with a single crochet. Simple single crochet there. Then we're going to skip 2 and we're going to do our shell in that third chain. So our special stitch, or like special stitch, is a shell. Okay? The shell consists of 5 double crochet in the same stitch. So when I say shell, it's just 5 double crochet in the same stitch. So we're skipping 2, and we're going to do 5 double crochet in this next chain. So we'll yarn over, insert our hook into that next chain, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only, yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops on your hook. And we'll do that 4 more times. Not feeding well. There we go. We'll do that 4 more times to get 5 double crochet in that chain. And that is our first shell. Our first shell. This stitch is like it's so beachy. Like I know that this is a shell stitch, but it literally, every time I look at it, I feel like I can smell like the sea salt air and like feel sand between my toes and like hearing the waves rush by. It's so funny. Like that's the feeling I get every time I look at this. And I don't know if it's because of the colors I chose. I have no idea, but I love it. I love, love, love. Shells in the chat. There is a shell emoji, right? Isn't there a shell emoji? Oh, what? What is that? Are there clamshells? I thought that there was a clamshell. Is that we only got conch shells? Oh, that's so funny. I love these. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Did you, Anthea? Isn't it a fun one? Bonus. Is that an oyster? I thought they had clamshells. Or do they just keep changing to conch shells? Hold on, I want to see. Why isn't it loading the chat for me? Ugh, it's not loading the chat for me. Let me put it here. There's no clam? I thought there was a clam. Oh my gosh, there's not. Did I make this up? Interesting. I could have sworn there was a clam. Now I want to go to the beach. I thought there was a... Is this like a Berenstein situation? I could have sworn there was a clam emoji. Now I'm like, of course I'm hyperfixating on this. Oh my gosh, there's not. There isn't a clam emoji. Did they take that away? My skirt reminds me of an Argyle vest. Oh my gosh, I want to see. Hi, Montserrat. How are you doing? A warm beach. Florida's getting cold weather this weekend, right? Let's specify a warm beach. My chat's always black for ages before it finally loads. I have to get here early. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My chat wasn't loading either. Like, YouTube wasn't loading the chat. I don't know why. I had to, like, exit and then come back. I thought that Android... I could have sworn there was a clam emoji. But I don't see it. Okay, anyway, back to crochet. We'll conspirize later. Okay, so we're gonna skip 2 again and do a single crochet into the following stitch to lock down our shell. And we'll just do that again. We're gonna keep doing that same sequence. Shell, skip 2, single crochet, skip 2, shell, skip 2, chain, blah, 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 blah. We're just gonna do the same thing. You repeat that all the way to the last stitch, ending in a single crochet. So we'll skip 2, shell in that next chain. Shell being 5 double crochet. I could see them getting rid of it because of the connotation. Man, we still have eggplants and peaches. What do you mean? Unless I'm missing something. Because you think they'd get rid of those first. Okay? If anything, they make them more detailed every update we get. So this would be gorgeous with something kind of opalescent, right? Right? I absolutely agree. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Big Yarn doesn't want us to have clamps for some reason. We have to figure out why. It's definitely Big Yarn. Any of our problems are blamed on Big Yarn. All of our problems from here on out. And Thea, it's -12. That's a typo. Celsius? Sorry if I just blew you guys' ears out. Right? That's a C, right? That's not a F. That's a C, right? Your phone just like messed up, right? That can't be for real. My gosh. I don't know how you guys are doing this. I really don't. Stay safe out there, y'all. That's crazy. Sound is fine, okay. I was like, I screamed Celsius. Is it Chantel or Chantal? Chantal sounds fancy. Is it Chantal? How are you? I came to say hi, and now I feel bad. It's 80 degrees in SoCal today. Yeah, I'm like literally sweating right now. I'm like, let me wear a shirt where my sweat stains don't show because it's hot today. Celsius and Fahrenheit are near each other on the keyboard. It must be that. Right, exactly. Exactly. They're right on top of each other. So that has to be a typo. My gosh. Oh, it's correct. I'm in Toronto. Crocheting with cold fingers is the worst. Hi, Riri. Water break, pasta check. Cheers, everybody. Unclaw your hands. Unshrimp your pasta. Especially our friends in the colder areas. Definitely take lots of breaks. You don't want to put too much strain on your joints. Gotta work as quick as brunette to warm up, right? All right. As we're completing this shell here. Your dog doesn't want to go outside. I don't blame them. You kidding me? I remember my first year, my first semester in Chicago, my first winter in Chicago. And it was so cold outside and snowy and disgusting. And I remember asking my roommate, like, do you think we need to go to class today? And she was like all bundled up in her snowshoes and it was like, girl, get your shoes on, let's go. I was like, what are you talking about? You don't have snow days? What do you mean? Voluntarily? I remember being so shocked that people would leave their houses still. It's like, what do you mean? It's a snow day. Please, it's a snow, please. Okay, so we're gonna end with a single crochet in our final stitch here, and that's gonna be our first row. Are there any questions so far? This one is very simple, very straightforward. Very simple, very straightforward. Are there any questions before we add in our next color? Yeah. Yeah, I was very shocked. I was very shocked. Roman, what are you doing? What time is it? Oh, it's 2:30. Game hasn't started yet. Thank you. I love this stitch. It's 41 here in Belgium and wet from the rain. See, I don't mind rain, but I don't miss snow. I'll only be in snow if I can stay home and have my groceries safely delivered. I hardly go out when the weather's nice here. I just like to be inside. I like to be with my things and my true crime and inside. Even with the nice weather. No, I go out with nice weather. We go out. What am I saying? We go out. Especially like being at the beach. But snow, I think I'd rather be inside. Definitely rather be inside. Question, if she sells seashells by the seashore, how many of y'all can say that? She sells seashells by the seashore. Bye. Bye, brunette. 23 where you are, Jenny? My gosh. I love the snow, but not the trouble and danger it causes. Exactly, right? Exactly. Exactly. Like, it's beautiful. Like, you get that aesthetic, turn the fireplace on, you have hot chocolate, you're doing your fiber arts, your fiber crafts. But that's it. That's it. It was 19. I got it this morning. Oh my gosh. I think it's like 80 degrees right now. And it's supposed to get hotter, I think, today. We're going to have a horrible summer. We're going to have a horrible summer here. Yeah, we're going to have a horrible summer. Alrighty. This is our first row of shells. So the biggest thing with this one is just a 2-row repeat. You just have to pay attention to what row you're on. And it's pretty easy to tell what row you're on, but with the color changes, with there being 3 colors, but a 2-row repeat, you can easily kind of get mixed up. So I want to show y'all, as you crochet, oh, this is the back. As you crochet up your square, your colors will alternate in the rows. They will not match the rows. So make sure that you keep that in mind. So you see like my first green row begins and ends with single crochet, but my second green row begins and ends with half doubles, with half shells. Okay? So just pay attention to that. As you move up in your colors, you are going to go back and forth on which row those colors land on. So don't focus on your colors to tell you which row you're on. Look at the row previous to see what row you're on. Okay, that's just a little tip, because I noticed that when I was crocheting this, I would be like, oh, I'm on the green. This is what I'm supposed to start with, just for some reason. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, just pay attention to the row before, not the color that you're on. Alrighty. My family all has either the flu or nasty coughs and colds. It's an epidemic, I think. Oh no! I hope they feel better. Oh, that's yuckies. Okay, so now we're going to move on to color D. For me, that's this blue. We're just going to add it on to our hook. Okay? Just like we did for all of our other color changes. You'll just put it on your hook and pull through, leaving a nice tail. Tighten the green. We're not going to do a turning chain for this because we're going to do a stacked single crochet. So once you get the yarn on your hook, we're going to turn our project. Insert your hook back into that stitch, that single crochet from the previous row, yarn over, and pull through. Yarn over, pull through both loops on your hook. Then for our stacked single crochet, we're going to insert our hook back into this second loop here. There it is. Okay, so we're going to insert our hook here. We have 2 legs of our single crochet. You'll insert your hook here. Yarn over, pull through, make sure it's not too tight. Yarn over, and pull through both loops on your hook, completing that stacked single crochet, which counts as our first double crochet. Then in that same stitch, the same single crochet that we just worked into from the previous row, we're going to do 2 double crochet. That is going to complete our half shell. So we'll have 3 double crochet in that stitch. That will complete our first half shell. Just like that. I have different shell blanket where the shells are on top of the shells. And I front post double crochet between the shells. Oh, I like that. I like that I've seen that stitch. I like that one. The stacked single crochet is so much better and nicer, isn't it? Like when I first learned the stacked single crochet, I became obsessed. Became obsessed. And the fact that you can do however many you need, if you need a taller stitch, just add another one. It's like, it's perfect. The perfect technique. Perfect technique. Alrighty. Then in our shell from the previous row, we're going to count 1, 2, 3. And in that third double crochet, smack dab in the middle of that shell, we're going to put a single crochet. Now, a tip that I want to point out is before you move on from every row, make sure that you have 5 single crochets in every shell. It's very easy to do 4. Not that I'm speaking from experience or anything and having to frog back rows. I'd never do that. Make sure that you have 5 double crochet in each shell so that you don't have to frog back and go. You'll be going, then you get to your last shell and there's only 4. Then you have to frog that, fix it, and then go back. Not that I have ever done that ever. I've never ever done that. I'm a crochet influencer. All my crochet projects are perfect. I never make mistakes. So let's move on. So in the single crochet between the 2 shells from the previous row, we're going to place our shell. So we'll do 5 double crochet into this single crochet from the previous row, right here. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't do that on the second row of this current vlog. Not at all. No, we're perfect crocheters. Have you ever done the crocodile stitch? I've made beautiful baby blankets with it to the point the ones I've made them for are keeping them to have as a family heirloom. Can you post a picture? Have you shared this with us before, Sharon? And you finished 20 large projects in a month. Exactly. That's what crochet influencers do. They don't stay up until 4 or 5 in the morning crocheting vigorously in order to finish a bunch of stuff to show off on social media. Absolutely not. All right, so in the single crochet, we're gonna do 5 double crochet. I still have to do my like Instagram versus reality series with regard to crochet. Because I feel like I catch so many things sometimes and I'm like, come on now, you and I both know that you didn't do that in one day. Like, come on, you and I both know you made several mistakes in that piece. I'm like, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real for the crochet friends, okay? Yeah, I would love to see, Sharon. Funny story, somewhere in the shell square that I finished, it's a 4 double crochet shell. Shh. I don't blame you. I definitely do not blame you. Bye, Maria. Brianna, please do. Someone's got to keep it real. LOL. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Edna. How are you? Single crochet in the middle of that next shell. And you're just going to continue that sequence all the way across. Single crochet in the 3rd double crochet of the shell, smack dab in the middle of the shell from the previous row. Shell in between shells in the single crochet from the previous row. It's a little built-in I Spy game. No, like for real. It's like, it's wild to me. It's wild to me sometimes. I'm like, come on now. That's not real. You didn't really do that. Yeah, it's an easy fix to just fudge it a bit and move on. Yeah, because I've done it. I don't think that I've done it in here. But I've definitely done it with like cluster stitches and stuff where you can hide it. Oh, Edna, that's my mom's name. My mama's name. And that's a cute name. And then we'll count 1, 2, 3. Single crochet in the middle of the previous shell. And shell in this last single crochet here. 5 double crochet. That is 4 and 5. And 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the middle of the previous row's shell. And then in this final single crochet from the previous row, we're just going to do another half shell. Half shell being 3 double crochet. Okay, the top of that one, we'll do 1, 2, and 3. There we go. That's our second row with our second color. Obsessed with the stitch as a trim. Oh, I love the shell stitch as a trim. Did you guys see? Oh my gosh, I meant to post it. Did you guys see the, what is it called? I don't know why I keep wanting to call it the Acon blanket. It's not. That's not what it's called. Where is it? I had it. I had it saved. Why do I keep wanting to call it the Acon blanket? It's not. I keep them, LOL. I don't like frogging unless it's truly detrimental. Mika, we have to be okay with frogging. Acon in the big 2026. I know it's not though. It's not that. I don't know why. I can never remember what it's called. But it's TL Yarncraft's new blanket. And I thought that I shared it on Yarn Over Hook, and I don't think I did. Nico. Why do I call it Acon? Ugh. Okay. So the Nico throw blanket she just released. Have you guys seen it yet? I bring it up because it has a shell trim. Where is post for it? There we go. Free pattern. Why can't I see it though? Can't I see it? I need to finish my other 2 blankets. Like I really, really, really need to finish my other 2 blankets. Here we go. All right, let me share this with you guys. Perfect scrap buster. So it came out on Thursday. And the shell trim is perfect. Like someone said, a happy game of I Spy. Frog is as possible. Oh my gosh, don't encourage her. If it's for me, I'll leave it. If it's a gift, I frog. Oh my gosh. You guys are so funny. But check this out. Check this out. Hi Smith, how are you? Isn't it cool? Okay, so these are basically our 2 rows. This next row, I'll show you without the chain. And then these 2 rows are going to be the rows that you repeat all the way to the number of rows that you need for your square. Okay, so we're going to add on our last color. Leaving a nice tail. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm going to make it with all the yarn that I have left from my Mood Tracker blanket. I'm going to pick some colors out of there and make it. Because I went through the boxes and I bought a lot of yarn. I really did panic when Joanne was closing. I bought so much yarn. So I'm going to be using a bunch of those for some roll with it blankets for this one. I'll probably end up using a bunch for this blanket. This one looks like it's going to eat a lot of my yarn. I'm watching this video while sewing by hand. Wow, thank you for joining. Okay, so once you add your color, because we're going to be doing this row here, this does have a turning chain. So make sure that you catch that. This one does have a turning chain. So you're going to chain 1 and turn. So this is the bookended single crochet row. The bookended single crochet row does have a turning chain start. Okay, so you'll chain 1, and then in that first stitch here, you'll do a single crochet. Go ahead and tighten that tail. Make sure you tighten the blue around that color change, or this previous one from the color change. And then we're going to do a shell in the single crochet here, this next single crochet. We'll do 5 double crochet. My perfectionist butt could never. I'd be like frogging all of it down and starting over about 1 month later. Yeah, that's me. I couldn't leave it. Unless there's a way that you can barely see it, then I'll leave it. But it's oh gosh, it's hard. It's so hard for me to leave a mistake. Sending you patience right hand sewing. You didn't panic buy. You were just preparing for the yarn yarn apocalypse. Yarn apocalypse. I love that. The yarn apocalypse. I was. And we made it through. So now I have to do something with it. And just like from the previous row, you're going to count 1, 2, 3 and do a single crochet in the top middle of that shell. And then in the single crochet, for the next single crochet, you'll do 5 double crochet, putting a shell in between the shells from the previous row. That is so funny. 3 and 5. And then 1, 2, 3. Gosh. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet in the middle of that shell. So I shouldn't tell you I did shell stitch instead of a puff stitch and left it. You put a shell in a puff stitch pattern and left it? I feel like this would be like exposure therapy for me. You guys posting the mistakes that you left in your crochet projects would be definitely, like, literally my heart is pounding. It's so dramatic, but I'm telling you the truth, y'all. I couldn't. My gasts are flabbered. My gasts are flabbered. Y'all saw my face. That's a genuine shock. Maybe I need this. Maybe I need this. Okay. So now we're gonna shell the next single crochet between the shells from the previous row. The way you repeated it. We're dramatizing poor Sammy. This is helping me, right? This is community. Yarn over rock. Hi Sophie, how are you? You just finished crocheting a strawberry cow plushie. Cute. Was it for you or was it a gift? I'll have to track down the picture I took. I mean, you don't have to. I would hate to inconvenience you, Jenny. You really do not have to do that. The blanket was 50 inches and I didn't find it till I started the next round. 50 inches isn't too bad. You could have frogged it back. That's really, I could have frogged it for you and got you back up. I did a granny hexagon cardigan. wait, I did a granny hexagon sweater that used 3 double crochet clusters. And I can't tell you how many clusters had 2 double crochet or 4 double crochet that I just left alone. Okay, I don't blame you. Actually, where is it? Oh, it's over there. I can't get it. So I finished weaving in the ends of my roll with it blanket, and I found 2 squares where I did 2 double crochet as opposed to 3 double crochet. It took everything in me to I was like, could I possibly frog this back and then link it back in? Like literally, it was so hard to leave it. I've thought about ordering more yarn, but I can't get through one of these giant gray skeins. This is why I don't buy giant skeins. I feel like they take forever to get through. Deep breath, Sammy. You guys are so funny. I finished pattern testing this week, made a chunky granny square blanket. Ooh, Anthea, I want to see. If it makes you feel better, Sammy, I frogged the entire skein of yarn to fix something. That does make me feel better. Thanks for looking back. Thank you for looking out for me, Mags. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had to do that. Sammy's frogging service. So it is normal. I wasn't saying it was abnormal, Mika. I'm very proud of you for leaving it alone, Ella. It took Herculean strength. It like really did. Hi, Icon. How are you? You're crocheting a single crochet blanket, LOL. Canon moment. How's that going? How far are you into it? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Mags, I got you. Thank you. Thank you. LOL, fair. It was satisfying using one skein from my big green sweater. The ball was unwieldy. Wow. Maybe I should. I want to try the Lion Brand Pound of Love and like just make something from that. I want to try. Okay, so we're finishing this row. So 1, 2, 3, single crochet. Single crochet here, so we're gonna do 5 double crochet in that to put our shell. Oh, it was an iris stitch that was supposed to be a bauble. Found the picture. What's an iris stitch? I don't know if I've heard of that stitch. Whatever you do, don't center pull pound of love. Why? Why? What happens? Should I just recake it? I feel like that'll take forever. So once you do your final shell for this row, again, this is a bookend of single crochet, this row. So you're going to do a single crochet in the top of your stacked single crochet from the previous row. So remember, you can find your stacked single crochet because it looks like a chain 2 from the outside, that 1, 2. So we're going to do our single crochet here. You can also count it by going 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and you'll do your single crochet there. Just make sure that you're doing it in the stacked single crochet, at the top of the stacked single crochet, not in one of your double crochets. Just make sure you're double checking that before you complete that row. You'll pull it up nice and tight. And then that's our third row. This one is super simple. You're just going to repeat row 2 and 3, alternating between the two all the way up until your desired length. So let me double check how many rows everybody needs to do. So I'm not over here lying on YouTube and ending up on Reddit. Y'all, did y'all realize how fast the r/crochet community is? With like getting people? People are fast over there. That world like kind of scares me just a little bit. So let me go ahead and get the correct numbers here. So for the small, when you do your squares, you want to end with your B color. You will be ending with your B color. Okay? So that's the beginning color. Your square should be starting with with one color and ending in that same color. Okay? So your border is that color as well. So for the small, you're going to do 13 rows. For the medium, you're going to do 22. And for the large, you're going to do 25. Okay? Are there any questions? Any questions? Anything that I can demonstrate before we switch from the Manicam? The Manicam looks good today. Manicam's working with me today. Did y'all see me shaking at the beginning? Okay. A huge mess just pulled from the outside. Yeah, thanks for the warning. Oh my gosh. Y'all are scaring me. I have 2 skeins of Pound of Love for a cardigan I have planned, LOL. I know, I'm glad that you saw this, Chantal, before you started. Don't hate on single crochet blankets. That was my first project, gifted to my grandma. No, it's no hate. It's just a canon moment. I feel like it's a canon moment. There's no hate. I've done single crochet blanket. I don't think I finished it. It's forever. Interesting. Okay. I use stacked single crochet all the time. I still mark the top of them every time so I don't have to think about it when I get to the end. Yeah, definitely doing a single crochet, doing a stacked single crochet and marking the top is a good idea. I'll go ahead and demonstrate that in this next row. Tons of tangles, yarn, bar, center pull. I cake or ball mine right away. Oh, Kathleen Kathleen agrees. Interesting. Brianna, oh my god, they're like live, like for real. World star hip hop for crafters, no, but for real. Pull from the outside for Pound of Love. Montserrat also agrees. Yeah, I'm gonna cake mine then. If I get Pound of Love, I'm gonna cake mine. I was thinking about going to Michael's today. I might get Pound of Love because I want to get white. They have Big Twist white at the Michael's near me, and I want to get some of that in order to like get through my like mood tracker blanket colors, because if I put white in there, I feel like it's gonna lessen the Eastery color. So I want to get some more Big Twist white so that I can like get through, because I feel like what's holding me back is like the color combinations that I picked. I just really don't want a whole bunch of items that look like Easter. Vivian, I triple that. Pound of Love trying the center pull is nothing but yarn barf. How rude. How rude. Okay, hold on. Okay. So from here, once you've done your third row, you have all of your colors. This again is one of those moments where if you don't want your yarn to wrap around each other, you want to alternate the ways that you're turning it. So you don't want to keep turning it to the right or keep turning it to the left. You want to go turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left. You want to alternate, okay? So I turned right on this last one, so I'm actually going to turn left for this one, okay? So we just finished the third row. You can see whenever you finish a row, the next color that you need to pick up is already going to be there. So the next color that I'm going to pick up, what's wrong with Easter? It's the season. I mean, it is the season, but I don't want all my stuff to be Easter. I want it to be year round. I want it to be like androgynous. I want it to be nondescript, if you will. Nothing wrong with Easter. Okay. So that's why I tangle so much. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So once you finished your row, you're going to pick up the color that's waiting for you over there. It's waiting. It's like, hi, I'm next. Pick me up. So I'm going to pick up my color B. Again, you don't want this too tight. You can loosen it as you go. But you don't want this one to be too tight or too loose. If it's too loose, when you go around with your border, it's going to be difficult. If it's too tight, it's going to cinch your sides. So you wanted a nice neutral, okay? This is the half shell bookend row, so no turning chain. Once you get your color on there, you're just going to turn. So I'm gonna turn this way so that I can untwist my yarn. Alrighty, tuck that to tighten that color change. So in this first single crochet, we'll do our stacked single crochet. Oh, and we have a water break. Once you complete that stacked single crochet before you move on, you can put a stitch marker in this top stitch here. And then you continue on with your half shell, putting in 2 more double crochet. So you have something like this. Okay. Alrighty, water break, tears, unclaw your hands, unshrimp your pasta. And we'll continue on this row. 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the top of that shell, right in the middle, shell in the next single crochet. So that would be 5 double crochet. I need a cabana boy to come fill my water. I'm out, but I'm comfy. Specifically a cabana boy. And then 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the middle of the shell from the previous row. You'll continue that same sequence all the way across. Once you reach the end, you'll have your D color to pick up, and then you'll continue on doing the same thing. Just carry up your yarn up the sides. Remember not to do it too tight. Okay, you want this nice and loose. Neutral, like a neutral. If it's too tight, you can pull on it. If it's too loose, you can adjust it. It's gonna take a bit to tighten it back up. But there you go. Okay. Yay! All right, I'm gonna weave in the ends of my square while we hang out. If you haven't already told me what's in your cup, what's on your hook, what are we drinking today? Water. We should be having water. Hydrated homies. Don't let homies go dehydrated. Crocheted over my ends really nicely for this one, so not a whole lot that I need to do, which is really nice. Did I get it, Brianna? Hydrated homies, don't let homies go dehydrated. Get your water. Especially those who are in the hot countries right now. Those who are in the cold countries, I don't know, warm up your water. I think you got it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Piano, water, and tea, and sweater sleeve. How's your sleeve going? Or how's your sweater going? Are you on the first sleeve or the second? We only have 3 weeks left of this cowl, guys. We're halfway through. Halfway through with it. And I'm already planning next week's. It's like, I can't believe it. Sarah, empty cup. Working on a case for my husband's new handheld gaming device. Oh, which one did he get? Water, garter stitch something or other on my needles. Brianna, oh my gosh, have you been diagnosed as... What do you mean? Wait, what? Is that a typo? Oop, there we go. Water in my cup. Water in my cup. Need your blanket on my hook. When I'm not working on this, I'm continuing to build my crab army. I love it. I love that so much. In a first sleeve, it's going well, but I had to play around with it. Everything's done and seamed except for the sleeves. Ooh. Hot cup of tea and making earwarmers. Gift an off brand that allows you to play emulated games on it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there we go. Fun. Okay. And this one. Like I said, this isn't like a difficult stitch. It's just a lot of stitching. The 5 double crochet per stitch, basically. There's just a lot of stitching. This one's a good one, and it works up quickly. Works up very fast because the shells are so tall. I really like this one. My husband loves the RGB. I didn't even mean to pick that. Your blue project and water in your cup. How's your blue project going? Posted shell so far. I was just thinking I was going to do a yarn over hook check. So post what you guys are working on yarn over hook. If you have not joined Yarn Over Hook yet, we would love to have you and see what you are making. It is absolutely free. It's a social media for crocheters. I'd love to see what you're creating. I'll do a Yarn Over Hook check in just a bit. There we go. Do you guys ever do like funny mouth movements when you're cutting something? I didn't notice that I did that so much until I started filming myself crocheting. And when I was editing videos, I was like, what am I doing with my mouth? It's almost like when you're feeding a baby food and you're like doing the motion of feeding them. I do the same thing when I'm cutting. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. Question, how do you all prefer your scarves? Long or just a couple rounds? Oh, like wrapping or crocheting? Like mascara face, there's a cutting face, right? Oh, 2 double crochet chain, 2 double crochet. Oh, I do know that stitch. Oh, and then you did a shell instead. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yay! My square. Here's my pile. I have a lot of ends to weave in. Here's my pile so far of all of my squares. Here are my 6 stitch squares. You should have 6 stitch squares. Yep. And then granny squares. Long, like Roman scarf. It depends on the outfit. If I have like heeled boots and like nice jeans, then I'll wear it long. If I have like flat shoes and like a bigger top, then I'll wrap it. Yeah, definitely depends. My mom always said when something doesn't work, it's because you weren't holding your mouth right. So you're just making sure it's going to be cut correctly. That's so funny. That is so funny, Mags. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Women be stitching. I'll have you know I frogged the entire square that I was trying just now. Very good. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Okay, everything done seems good for sleeves. Nobody's wanting to go out and grab some food. Ooh, what are you getting? Michelle, I'm working on a special shades of blue project to Stash Fest. I had 21 skeins of blue yarn in a variety of shades. I love it. Okay. Let me do a yarn over hook check. Sarah, holder for gaming device. Very nice. I can't wait to see it finished. Oh, I love that blue that you have there. Shell stitch and trauma. No! Exposure therapy. So this is what my block is growing up, and this is how my block is going up. And a screenshot of my blanket mistake. It was from a crochet along last year. I'm all about channeling your inner Bob Ross. Happy little accidents. Oh, your shell stitch looks so fun. I really do love those colors. So I'm just started week 3 of the cow. I'm on round 28. Oops, that iris stitch should be a bobble. Oh, that's so funny. Am I going to frog it and fix it? No, I'm not. I'm going to channel my inner Bob Ross and make it work for me. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, that's so funny. Brianna, it's a great day to be a pattern alchemist. I'm following 2 tutorials for my sweater. Had to work some magic to make the sleeves match the body since they use different ribbing techniques. Oh my gosh. Brianna, so pretty. And I'm sorry, is Chantal still here? Is it Chantal or Chantal? I might have missed your message. I just want to be sure that I'm saying your name correctly. Recent makes. I jumped into crochet in September last year and I've been obsessed about trying so many different things. I love it. Oh my gosh, your waffle sweater is so perfect. Chantal, yep. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I was like, I feel like it's the fancy version of what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh, look at all your stuff. Oh my gosh, pink hair, love it. Your hexie cardi, so cute. Oh, and you tapered the sleeves. Awesome job tapering the sleeves. Love that poncho, oh my gosh. Or wrap? Yeah. Kitty. And Thea finished pattern test this week. The border granny square done. Absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hit the back button on accident. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Wow, Anthea. What size yarn is that? That looks so big. I wonder if it's the illusion. This was your first time doing granny square? The border. Oh, the shell. The shell stitch. So pretty. Oh my gosh, it looks so comfy. Okay, model. Kathleen, your squares. So many. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're making two blankets. That makes me so happy. Okay, it is chunky yarn. I've never done granny squares in chunky yarn. I feel like I need to now. I feel like I'm missing out. Wow, Kathleen, holy cow. Tina, look at all of your squares. Oh my gosh, I love it. Leah, just need to do the border on the block square. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, seeing you guys' blanket is like literally, I can't. I can't. Okay, let me crochet before I get all emotional. Before I get emotional. Okay, because I need to work on my granny squares. Y'all are like outdoing me. I don't know why I didn't think to do, I hadn't thought to do, um, chunky yarn granny squares. That sounds wonderful. That sounds cozy. I don't need to buy any more yarn. Oh my gosh, I have so much. What's Bernat blanket? Is that 6 or 5? Whatever. I have so much left over from my anchors from last year, and I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with it. I'll make, because Toshi loves that yarn. I'll make him a little granny square blanket. Because I have a lot of like the creamy white that I have too. So I could like do that. And he'll be so happy. I think that because I originally wanted the roll with it blanket to be for him, but I think it's not bouncy enough. Like he tried biscuits on it. I don't think it's bouncy enough for him. But the plush yarn is. He loves that plush yarn. So I'll do like a plush. Why didn't I think of that? I'll do a plush granny square blanket. Oh my gosh. Oh, you used Woolly's Thick and Quick. Okay. I want to try granny squares with leftover plush yarn I have. That's why I'm like, wait. Because granny squares eat up yarn. Depending on how big you make them. So like, I think granny squares are a great yarn buster. Monique, how are you? I hope you're staying warm. Oh my gosh, biscuit production to the moon. No, but for real. Yeah, I'm gonna start that tonight because I think that I could actually breeze through that very quickly. Oh, okay, so I remembered an announcement that I forgot. So Stitches is on pause for a little bit. Alexis is out of town to visit with family. So I'll keep you guys posted on when that's coming back. Because we haven't done Square Up, because we've been doing our Cal, we'll be doing Square Ups. So we'll be doing Square Up next Wednesday during Whip Wednesday. We'll go over whips and we can do that and stuff. But we'll also do a Square Up in order to make up for it. So I hope that you guys will appreciate that. We'll miss Stitches, but I hope that you guys will appreciate some Square Up love in the meantime. And the pattern test is over now, and the pattern's supposed to be released this weekend, tomorrow, I believe. And Thea, I love it. You're always bringing, I love how many pattern tests you do. You do so many pattern tests. And then you're always bringing us the inside scoop on the patterns coming out. Bernat Blanket has Granny Square yarn. I haven't tried it, but someone I followed did. I've been wanting to try it. It looks super cozy. Super cozy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a Granny Square blanket. You guys know I love Granny Squares, so that's not even gonna be like a thing. And Thea giving us the boots on the ground pattern intel. No, but for real. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh no. This one's running out. I need to get like a new lippy. I need to get some more lippy. I'm like running out all over. My whole stash is like gone. My bedroom stash, my living room stash, my water bottle stash, my bag stash. My crochet goal this last year was to expand my knowledge of crochet stitches. Pattern testing is definitely helping me. That is so cool, Anthea. That is so fun. I love that. I love that so much. I feel like the best way to level up your crochet, to become faster, more knowledgeable, all of the things, is to just crochet. Any opportunity you get, testing patterns, trying new patterns, free patterns, secret patterns, like challenges, groups, crochet alongs, like sampler blankets. That's awesome, Anthea. Ooh, I love it. I keep putting off buying the Stitch Dictionary. Is that the one that I have? Which one is the Stitch Dictionary? I can't remember what the one I have is called. And I love it. I have found a couple mistakes, but I do love it. Stitch Dictionary. I feel like there's so many Stitch Dictionaries. Crochet Stitch Dictionary, are you talking about that one? The 200 Essential Stitches? I bought 2 of the Granny Square card decks. I want to learn to read those graphs. Did you grab your free cheat sheet for learning how to read graphs? I think you did. I think you have. Yes, once you learn how to read graphs, or charts, I mean. Once you learn how to read charts. Oh yeah, Brianna, I definitely recommend it. And let me know when you get it and I can tell you what mistakes I found. It's just like 2 stitches got switched. Their images got switched. That's it. I remember when I was crocheting and I was like, that's not what this looks like. Or I was looking at the chart and I was like, that doesn't match. And then it's like a page, it's like the next page. It's like the photos got like switched. Of course, Anthea, thank you for grabbing them. If you are still wanting to learn how to read charts and you don't know where to start or how to begin, definitely grab that free cheat sheet. And then once you have gotten that one down, then you can grab the advanced reading chart cheat sheet. I thought you were a psychic sending the link, but I was 20 seconds behind. That's so funny, Brianna. Hi, sorry, I've been in and out trying to get out the door. We'll have to catch up later, but love having y'all in the background. Oh, no worries, Renee. Now, let me send you guys the link to the Crochet Stitch Dictionary. Actually, I think it's in our storefront. I definitely recommend it. And it can help you with chart reading. I love that she includes charts in this. Really, really nice. Really, really nice touch. So I feel like I have some other stitch dictionaries that just have photos of how to do the stitch and not a chart. And I love that she has charts. This book is what made me learn how to read charts. Like, I was looking at it and I was like, wait, what is that at the bottom? And this book is what made me learn how to read charts. Yeah. Getting this book, and I was like, what does that mean? And I was like, oh, these are charts. That's my first encounter, was this book. So I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend it. It should be in our storefront. I'm pretty sure it is. Otherwise, I'll just share the link with you guys. Under crochet books. Yeah. I'll share the direct link with you guys. Wait, what happened? I've had this book for months and I haven't looked at it enough. I've just put it in the center of my coffee table so I cannot forget. Thank you for the reminder. Absolutely. I highly recommend this one. I really, really do. Gosh, I'm like having such a bad influencer. Okay, there we go. I think I got it right. So this is the crochet stitch. Dictionary. There we go. Oh, I have the Crochet Stitch Dictionary borrowed from my coworker. It's fantastic. I'm going to buy a copy of my own. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's awesome. It is so awesome. Oh yes, charts. Also learning all the crochet terminology. Very nice, Anthea. I love it. Gladys, how are you? How are you doing? Yeah, of course, of course. You're deaf an influencer. I think I found it from your storefront. LL. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Monique, thank you so much. Thank you for gifting membership. Alana, welcome. Linda, welcome. Nana, welcome. Debbie, welcome. Just Vicky, welcome to the membership. I hope you guys enjoy your bennies. Thank you, Santa Monique. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see you guys' red grannies. Every time I like open up the chat for the live, I'm like looking, like, is there anybody red grannies yet? Red grannies yet? I can't wait. And then once you're a member for a year, you get the purple grannies, the official Yarn Over Hook granny. And it is like our Yarn Over Hook color. I can't wait for you guys to get that one. Thank you guys so, so much. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, thank you. Have you been, Gladys? How are the kiddos? What would be, okay, friends. So, crochet edition. What would be your never have you ever? Crochet edition. And not so much like making anything, but like, well, no, we can leave making things. Because I always find it fun, friends who have like crocheted for decades and have never made a blanket or have never done amigurumi. So for me, never have I ever left a mistake. No, I'm kidding. That is not true. um, what would be a never have I ever for me? Never have I ever cut really long tails. No, I just did. I just did. I did on my first one for my row with a blanket. I just did. I just did. Oh man, that was like my one. That is one. Ever. He's all thinking. Never have I ever succeeded in crocheting, so I switched to knitting. LOL. Monster. Never have I ever willingly frogged. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can say never have I ever made a washcloth. Never have I ever made a trivet. Oh, I kind of made a washcloth. Never have I ever made a trivet. I feel like that one is a very common one to make, like a pot holder, and I've never made one. Never have I ever done mosaic. Never have I ever done tapestry crochet. Never have I ever broken a hook. Oh, I haven't broken a hook either. Never have I ever used a yarn weight smaller than weight 4. Really? Wow. Using a weight smaller than weight 4 has changed the way I hold my yarn. Because I have never, I don't think I even used 3 before my wedding. And I didn't even realize it was a 3. No, I don't think I had. I always used weight 4. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think, or weight 4 or higher. I don't think I ever used anything smaller than weight 4 before my wedding. Never ever used plush or chenille yarn. Interesting. Never have I ever not knotted the end of a yarn. Oh, wait, like you knot your ends before you weave them in? What do you mean? Or joining new yarn? Have you seen the Jack and Jill crochet sock? No. Do I need to? The smallest I use is a 4-ply and never again, LOL. Okay, how much is a 4-ply? Check. Okay, Jack and Jill crochet sock. Jack. That's crocheted? That's crocheted? Oh no. Oh my gosh, it is. It does not look crocheted. Please hold it, Freddie. On sale? That was my decree. Every pattern you want is on sale. It's not. I'm gonna add it to my cart. See if I get a coupon. Everything that I've added to my cart so far has gotten me a coupon. You gotta be patient, y'all. Gotta be patient. That's like really pretty. Why am I whispering? Water break, posture check. Cheers. Unclaw your hands, unshrimp your pasta. Never have I ever used plush. The smallest I use is floor pie. I'm such a chunky yarn lover. It's my brand and my business. I really love the texture it gives and makes coziness. Yes, I don't blame you. Not sure what weight it is to do. I do not all joining and ending. Oh, interesting. I love your guys' never have I ever. Oh wait, let me share with the class. This is the sock that Michelle just sent. This is real, right? I think it is. It looks real. That is wild. That does not look like crochet. Oh, I see it. The top is a back loop only. The bottom is single crochet. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And the heel is single crochet. I mean full loop. Wait, is this a waistcoat stitch? Oh no, my enemy. Okay. Never have I ever made all the patterns I have before I got more. Never have I ever had an empty yarn stash. Jack and Jill socks. And I want to show you guys another pattern that is sitting in my cart, waiting for me. So there are a lot of these patterns. When I first saw this, like it was just released, I think either yesterday or the day before yesterday. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, there's so many of this pattern. The difference with this one is the handle. I like the handle of this one. It's more secure. I like that it's one color. And it looks like she uses the, what is this stitch called? It's a stitch that's perfect for bag handles. Mom, are you still here? Riri, are you still here? Why, I can't believe I'm forgetting what it's called. This is sitting in my cart. I just got my coupon. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. So bad. You can't tell me that that's not so cute. It's another reason why I want to get white. So that I can use this yarn in other combinations. Welcome back, Aline. We're playing Never Have I Ever. It comes in 5 sizes. The sock. Annie was demanding cuddles, so my crochet had to wait. Altruistic Sammy strikes again. Right, I'm just donating. Making some donations. That's all. I'm donating to pattern designers. Don't anybody look at my PayPal. I just want to say, is there any Aussies here that would be interested in a 22 pin Centro knitting machine? Calling that out. I feel like we have like 2 or 3 folks who are in South Australia. What is your equivalent of like OfferUp or like Craigslist or like Let Go in Australia? Basically like a like used store app. I don't know, that's kind of how I describe it. Aren't they gorgeous, Cynthia? Putting them in my cart. I'm telling y'all, if you get on Etsy, But I know a lot of some people have sales on their website too. Like if you sign up for their newsletters, they'll have like coupons and stuff in their newsletters. So we don't always have to give money to Etsy. But if you do get your patterns off of Etsy because of ease, that's like kind of why I do it. Put it in your cart and just leave it. Just leave it for a little bit. I think it's taken like 2 days tops for like a coupon to show up for me. Oh no, you can't use it? Oh, Gumtree. And then Facebook Marketplace. Ah. I bought two so far from Etsy after they sent me vouchers. Yeah, that's what I wait for. That's why I have so many patterns. It's usually only 10%, which is like fine, but that's like the amount of patterns that I get, 10% is great. Yes, great tip. Leave it in your cart. I always get a discount. I do it on Amazon too, during the times that I shop with Amazon. It's like I just put it all in my cart and I wait for an alert. Quick, get it now. I'm like, yeah. This is I think my sixth granny square. I feel like I've been working on this one for so long. Am I sixth or my seventh? My sixth. You got 55% off? Ooh, when I get like, so after I get, like, after I buy from a shop, this is another tip. After you buy from a shop, they'll typically send you a coupon as well. So when you buy a pattern from a shop, check your email because their thank you note might also have a coupon. And usually that has been a bit more. And then y'all know MJ, I feel like, has sales all the time. So she's like, I have so many of her patterns. Make sure you are putting your shells in a single crochet and not into the stitch next to it. I just finished my border and notice I did that 7 rows back. Oh no. Oh no, Mags. Leave it. I would leave that one. That's not something you can really tell. Oh no. Good call out. How did you do with Gauge this time? Mags, how did you do? You crocheted that up quick. Trish, oh no, just frog it. 7 rows. I don't know if I would frog that one. We won't talk about Gauge. Oh, Max. We won't talk about Gauge. No, 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 no. We won't talk about Gauge. As long as you have plenty of yarn. It's so funny. Okay, so I do want to go over the border. It is very straightforward. I do want to go over the border. So let me get to the end for this, especially just to show you guys the sides primarily. I definitely overbought Sigh of Relief. Okay, great. Tina, thank you. Thank you, friends, for liking the live. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Okay. Alrighty, so let's change to the Manny cam. Alrighty. So once you get to the end here, you're going to keep the same color. You should all end with the color B. Every size square should end with the color B. So we're not going to change colors here. We'll just chain one and turn. So you're going to do single crochets all the way across the top and the bottom. Let me get my numbers up. For the small, the top and bottom, you'll have to decrease 5. For the medium and the large as well, you decrease 5. Okay, you'll just take away 5 from the top and the bottom of your squares. On the side of the small, you'll increase by 1. And the side of the medium, you'll decrease by 1. And on the side of the large, you'll increase by 1. This one's a very simple one. It's very straightforward. So you want to be sure that you spread out. I'll go ahead and leave that there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and leave that there. Let me take it off. I don't want to be confused. You want to go ahead and mark 5 decreases evenly spaced across the top. Okay, just like we've done before. Use your stitch markers. Do not be afraid to use stitch markers. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my blue one? Aw, I want 5 different colors. I don't know where my blue one is. We'll do that. Put you over there. Not too close. Okay, and then we'll just mark along the top here as a reminder to decrease. Spread them out nice and evenly. If you put them too close together, then they could end up cinching. You don't want to cinch. You just want to spread them out nice and evenly. I'll put this one here. That should be... Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. All right, so we just did our chain 1 and turn. Hi, Sophia, how are you? We'll do chain 1 and then turn. We'll do single crochet in our first stitch and across to our first marker. This marker is indicating a decrease. So I'll go ahead and take that out and do my single crochet 2 together for my decrease. Remember not to do your decrease too tight or it's going to cinch it. Okay. Then we'll continue on. We have another stitch marker here, so I'm going to do another decrease. And not too tight. Keep going. You're just going to continue to do that all the way across. And a final single crochet in that last stitch. You have your single crochet across the top. And you want to go ahead and count to be sure that you have your magic number. Always count your size to be sure you have your magic number. 20 for small squares, 32 for the medium squares, and 38 for the big squares, for the large ones. Perfect. Then I will chain 2 and turn to work down the side. So for the small, it's an increase by 1. The medium is a decrease by 1. And the large, it's an increase by 1. The only thing that you really want to pay attention to, well, there's like 2 things. The 2 things you want to pay attention to for going on the sides of this one is going into the double crochet or the stacked single crochet of these rows here, the half shell rows, making sure not to go around the post. Otherwise it's going to pull it and it's going to stretch your shell and you don't want it to do that. So you want to go into the stitch. So I'm going to go into the stitch for my half shell rows. And then for my single crochet rows, which is the rows that are bookended with single crochets, you want to go into or around the single crochet. That one, it doesn't really matter much, but be sure not to skip that. That one is very, very easy to skip. So you can see how small it is. And the more rows you do, it's pretty small. Let me show you. Like these, they're kind of hard to see sometimes. So just make sure that you don't skip those. Don't skip them. Mark them with stitch markers if you need to, but you don't want to skip them. You don't want to miss those. Then I'll go around that, crocheting over that carry. And then we're back here going into that stacked single crochet, not around it. I want to go into it. And then ending with that single crochet row, our foundation row, chain 2, and then going along the bottom, I would pick up a loop, just one of the loops from the chain, so you're not stretching it too much. Just pick up just one of the loops from your chain. It'll keep it from stretching too much, give you a nice even border here at the bottom. Then you'll just do the 5 decreases, marking your chains like you did at the top and going across. And then the same up the other side. Very straightforward. This one was very, very, very straightforward. Are there any questions on how to do the border, or is there anything that I can show y'all? Really like this one. This one was super straightforward. I really like this one. This would make a really good blanket. Very cozy blanket. Like, it's a really good one. You should try this one out, Mika. I feel like you'd like it. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. It's a fun one. It's a really fun one. It's just like, yeah. I feel like this is an underrated stitch, to be honest. It's like bigger, which I think is why like there's not like a huge appeal to it. I would say it's a yarn eater because it is 5 double crochets per stitch, but it's like really nice. I think it's really nice. I really like it. You're already thinking? I would try it out. And as long as you do an odd number of colors, you can just carry them up the side. You don't have to worry about cutting or alternating or whatever. You can just carry it up the sides. Just pick an odd number of colors. I'm so happy that y'all enjoyed this stitch. Not for some of y'all, this was a new one. I'm so, so glad that this blanket has introduced a bunch of you guys to new stitches. That was my hope. And new techniques. It was really my hope with this one. And then next year, for the next New Year, New Blanket, you'll be ready. Ooh, arcade stitch. I don't know if I've seen that. Does it have other names? Let me look it up. Whoa, is this like, whoa. Oh my gosh. What a fun stitch. It's like the shell, but more open and like more structure. Let me send you guys this. Let me send you guys this. I really like the loophole fox. I like how they explain their stitches. Let me see. Let me send this to you. Such a teacher move, tricking us into learning. Hee hee. Always. It's like the shell stitch. Oh yeah, yeah. Check out that. Check out that stitch. There's also the box stitch, very similar. Has a net-like aspect to it. Let me see the box stitch. That one sounds familiar. Oh, wow. Oh, it looks like it's just more double crochet. Oh, no, no, no. There's a row of V. There's a row of V's. Let me send you guys another loophole fox. Yeah, loophole fox has some really good. I like how she blogs her stitches. I really do. This one is pretty. I found them trying to find a stitch for that rainbow yarn I got. Oh, I mean, these look like rainbows. Did you decide? These are like perfect for that. Isn't it so pretty? It's like so pretty. Incredible. I love crochet. Love crochet. Loophole reminds me of a pineapple. Which one? Like her. Which one? Which stitch? Yes, I have just enough for the Nintai sweater. I'm going to pair it with black yarn. Yay! Oh, that's going to be really pretty. Because she uses two colors, I think, in that one. That's going to be so fun. I can't wait to see that. You've used the block stitch on a baby blanket. Oh, I think that's a great baby blanket. The V-stitch one. Oh, the box stitch. Yeah, it does look like a pineapple. That's so funny. It does. Like that pineapple wallpaper. I know exactly what you're talking about. Gosh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I love crochet. Love crochet. All right, let me finish this round. Am I at 10 yet? Oh, goodness gracious. I'm at 9. What are y'all's plans for the weekend? Do you have any crochet all day plans? Crochet all day? I'm hoping to crochet for most of the weekend and declutter. I really want to, there's like so many decluttering plans that I have. I really want to do that this weekend. I'm like itching to declutter. I posted my square. Since even you are saying not to frock, I decided not to. Yeah, that's 7 rows is a lot. And I'm sure you can barely tell. Which one are you doing, Michelle? Maybe finish the sweater, but it's hard to focus when it's cold. I'm sure. But it's like cozy. So you're in Florida, so I'm sure it's like, what's going on? Gonna watch Eclipse, Twilight, and work on my Jovi. How is your Jovi going, Sarah? Monster, I want to do something I've never done, going to the movies by myself. Okay. I am a huge advocate on going to movies by yourself. Hanging with Sammy. Thank you, Michelle. Huge advocate for that. Once you do it, it's like, it's a whole different experience. It like really is. It's so fun. It's so like, it feels almost like an inside joke. Like you're just sitting there and it's like with yourself and like the movie screen. Especially if you see like a comedy. Like if I go and see a comedy and I'm kind of like laughing with myself, it feels like very personal. If you go by yourself, if you go with somebody else, and it kind of feels like a group hang. But like if you go by yourself, like it seems so personal. Like some of my favorite movies I saw by myself. I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and go see this movie. Like I've seen movies where I sat there and I cried by myself, but then like hearing the sniffles around the theater, you also like don't really feel alone. I've gone to scary movies by myself, and like I'm just like, and I can't like. It makes it even scarier when I see comedies by myself. Like I said, it feels like an inside joke. Monster, I love that. I love it for you. I love going places by myself. It's going to dinner by yourself is like a kind of a different level of like romantic. I love it. I love it. Oh, a comedy? Okay, great. Sold. Yeah, like going to a comedy movie, I don't know, it just feels funny. And then like if you happen to look over and like a stranger looks at you and is laughing, it feels like, I don't know, it's just a different experience. Monster, I love that for you so, so much. Please report back if you would like to. Hey, I found your channel a few days ago. Just realized that you were live. I'm currently making a 6-day star blanket. Very nice, furry friends. I'm glad that you found us. I'm glad you found us. How is it going? What day are you on? Cozy for me means nap time, lol. We will be in 30 soon, Fahrenheit, lol. That is, I hate that for you in Florida. And so windy. Oh, is it gonna be windy too? Yuckies. Never have I ever gone to dinner by myself. It's a I think I bring my Kindle so that I'm not on my phone. Because it's different if you're like sitting there scrolling the whole time. Then that's just like, you should have just stayed home. But if you go to dinner by yourself, bring a book or like a magazine. I don't know, it's just like, it's really nice. It's really nice. I highly recommend doing things by yourself, y'all. Going shopping by yourself, go to the bookstore by yourself, go to a coffee shop by yourself. I like doing that a lot. It's a whole different experience. I'm on day 4, so I think I'll be a crochet all day kind of day for the next 2 days. You got it, furry friends. Are you on Yarn Over Hook? I'd love to see your progress if you want to post a picture. If you have not joined Yarn Over Hook yet, friends, it's absolutely free. It's a social media for crocheters. You can join at yarnoverhook.com. Would love to see what y'all are making, especially for the weekend. I would love to go on a me vacay. I haven't done that yet, and I would love to do that. My sister travels by herself all the time, and I like when they get to that level. She's like such a diva about it too. I like, ugh, she's just so cute. She's like traveling by herself, like has like a whole like lookbook and everything, and I'm like, goals. That's the one thing I have not done by myself, like a big travel trip. I've done like road trips by myself. I like love road trips. I prefer them with my partner, but I do love doing road trips. It's community, it's Yarn Over Hook. Is Jasmine Stitch difficult? I feel like I've seen that stitch before, and I don't think so. I don't think any stitch is very difficult so much as it just takes patience, to be honest. No, the Jasmine Stitch is not difficult. It is a yarn eater, but it's not difficult. It's just puff stitches. It's not difficult at all. And it's a repeat of rows. That's what makes it get the Jasmine star look. It's because it's a repeat of rows. But no, the Jasmine Stitch is not difficult at all. I would try it out. I spend a lot of time by myself. I'm quite alone. Sharon! This is why I'm so happy to have this third place with y'all. So that even if we're at home doing our crafts by ourselves, we don't quite feel like by ourselves. I hope that at least you guys get that feeling. This has definitely become my third place. Like Yarn Over Hook has become my third place. Doing these lives is like my third place. Love that, LOL. It's hard to find people that travel the same, especially if she's a baddie. Yeah, yeah. My sister has a level of travel that she likes. So she's like, I'll just go by myself. I think I would like camping by myself. Oh, I think I would like that too. Chantal, oh, if I'd had money when I was younger and single, I would have traveled solo too. Same. And my sister, she's my older sister. Um, she's been traveling by herself since I can remember. Like she is all in on doing things like she's huge on treat yourself. Huge on treat yourself. It's like set up her life to be like, I'm okay by myself. It's pretty dope. Even like with her partner, she'll do stuff with her partner, but like she's totally fine doing stuff by herself, and I love it. Oh no, stay safe, Monique. I do. I am Brianna. I do. I am essentially homebound, and this gives me a sense of community. I'm so glad. Love this community. You guys definitely keep me company. Good. I want to go on a back-to-back cruise by myself, Mika. Do it by yourself with me. My guy best friend did every state solo trip here in Mexico, and I'm so jelly. Wow, that sounds so cool. Ran a short version of a story time. I wanted to travel with a cousin, and she tried to invite her crush and his frat brother. I politely got my own room and offered her to stay, but I don't play that. Yeah, no. No, no, no. I'm planning a group trip right now. And I am hoping that everything goes smoothly. We'll see if it's my first and last group trip planning. We'll see. Husband and I have done cruises and we spend time together, but also have days where we're just like, see you at dinner. I love that. That is yes. Yes. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you. Yeah, Chantal, that is, yeah, that's awesome. I love it. All right, friends. So the next live will be Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Let me show you the square that we're gonna do. It's a sedge stitch, super simple, one color. You're gonna need whatever you assigned to color B. Where is it? Here it is. This one is very straightforward. Just a really nice, simple texture. Love the sedge stitch. This is a really nice, like fluffy stitch. Perfect for like a cozy blanket. Oh, such a good stitch. Such a good stitch. So we'll be doing the sedge stitch on Tuesday. So you'll need whatever color you assigned to B. So whatever was your first color for the shell. So sedge stitch. That's what we'll be doing. Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Next Wednesday, we're gonna have a square up. Thursday will be YouTube members only live. And YouTube members, keep an eye out for an update for the Suzette Raglan. I'm loving it so far, and I'm like speeding through it. I might be done by next Thursday at the rate I'm going, to be honest. If not done by next Thursday, adding the like trim by next Thursday. I'm like having so much fun, so I can't wait to update y'all. Let's see. I think I'm the mom in this group, the oldest, traveling by yourself. Please be careful, Anthea. Thank you. I actually don't think that you're the oldest in this group. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Safety first. Danger, danger. Sharon, I think I made a jumper for a family member with the sedge stitch. I think you did. I think I remember you mentioning that. I might try to catch up with the squares in time for our next live. I love the blanket. Thank you, furry friends in yarn. You can find all of the stitches as well as links to the live in our blog post. And then feel free to comment or message me if you have any questions. Welcome. I do feel like I'm not alone crocheting here. That's why the New Year, New Blanket took on so much meaning for me. Joining two organizations, both creating community and togetherness with Yarn Over Hook and the Eugene mission. I love that, Kathleen. That makes me so happy. Well, thank you, friends, so much. I'm really excited for Tuesday. I really love the Sedge Stitch. I think so, Sammy. I think you're on my daughter or son's age. I'm telling you, I think there's some people here older than you and Thea. Okay. Or at least around the same age. We appreciate all of our moms in the group. Okay, friends. Have a great rest of your weekend. Those of you who are in those cold areas, stay safe. Those of you who are in the super hot areas, stay safe. My goodness. Sammy's mom and a couple of nanas are on here. They're just being quiet right now. All right, friends. You guys are amazing as always. Let me go through our top chatters. We gotta figure out a name for that. I hate top fans. Ugh. Max, thank you so much. Sarah, thank you so much. And Sharon, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Monique, for gifting memberships. Welcome our new members. I think now that's it. If you have not joined Yarn Over Hook yet, we would love to have you. We would love to see what you are making. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com. Michelle, I'm like the cool auntie. You guys are amazing. You guys are so great. Stay safe. Stay cozy, stay inside if you need to, and I will catch you guys on Tuesday. Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone. Before we go, I want to give a huge shout out to our YouTube members. Thank you so much for your support. Your membership helps us to create videos just like this one. Thank you again so much for supporting the Yarn Over Hook team, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye! Yarn Over Hook, social media for crocheters. Create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. Join for free today at yarnoverhook.com.